Hey guys, what's going on? We are back for round 2 of Crucible, week 3, season 14. Hope you guys have been having an awesome Saturday. Just got home from work and we are about to get at it again. First things first, let's go in here and take a look and see how we finished out yesterday. Looks like we got us a victory. Looks like we... my guess is he probably dropped room 6 and could not complete that. So, real quick, let's go in there and check out and see what happened with that. Let's see if our idea of adding Mephisto ended up taking care of it for us. Looks like it did. So, real quick, let's go in here and kind of see what happened. See which one of the big 3 kept their ultimate until the 3rd attack. Guys, let me know in the comments, how's your Crucible going? Do you guys even like playing Crucible? Am I the crazy one that loves this so much? Also, during today's video, we're going to be touching base on something else that I've been seeing going on in the community, mostly with most of the other streamers. And I want to touch base on that while we're visiting today. So we'll be getting to that here in a little bit as well. All right, looks like they came in first with the Vigilantes. All right, there goes the ultimate from Noel. And, okay, so we've still got Mephisto and Professor X's ultimate. My guess is one of them ultimates in the second match. I wonder why that kicked us all the way out of there. Who knows? My guess is either Mephisto or Professor X ultimate goes off in the second round and wipes out the entire team. It would be my guess here. Yeah, because they're using Cabal. Old stats, either one of those ultimates are probably going to wipe the board with them. So let's see who it is. Or who knows, maybe both of them are saved for the 3rd round. We'll find out shortly. Looks like Mephisto. Yep. Okay. So we're going to be going into the 3rd attack with Professor X's ultimate. So that's probably what ends up doing them in. And the game does not like us going back and looking at this, obviously. It keeps kicking us out, but we're only going to do it one more time, and then we will move on. So it looks like they came in with the big 3 from Absolute A-Force, Ares, and 7 red Odin. So let's see what happened here. So obviously in room 6, you know, we've got Noel, Professor X, Mephisto, Black Knight, and Emma. Obviously we could be stronger if we put Odin in there, but we want to keep him on offense, so I think this is going to be our strongest option. And my guess is Professor X is about to do his ultimate and probably wipe out the whole team. Except for Odin. But he's not going to last long. Okay, yep. All right, so we had one of the big 3's ultimates go off each round, so that worked out ideally. All right, let's get kicked out of here, jump back in, and then we'll take a look at what we've got going on this round. All right, so we are up against Soren. And let's jump in and see where his TCP is. All right, he's at 162. And as you know, I never remember what mine is. So we're at 134, so about 28 million punch up. Let's jump in here and see what he's got. A little bit different room. Illuminati with Dorm and Zombie Juggernaut. Liberty with Kahori in room 2. We shouldn't have any problem there. We're going to go in, obviously, with our Kahori. But we'll probably go in with Loki to speed up our Kahori, so hopefully she will go first. And then we've got Wanda's Revenge in 3. Same-O in 4. Extreme with Rogue. And pretty much the same team that we've been seeing, with the exception Sasquatch instead of Black Knight. So, pretty straightforward. So, let's go ahead and jump into room 6. Alright. So, we are going to go in with Odin. Oh, let's see. Let's just jump in here real quick and take me forever to find everyone. All right. All right, so we're going to go in with Odin, Illuminati. And we have Hank Pym and Odin overpowered. Let's see how it goes. Our efficiency is not going to be perfect in here, but so far we haven't had any problems with this matchup. But we will, hopefully we'll stay the course on that and won't have any surprises. All right, let's see if we can pull that taunt off of there. Looks like we did not. Okay. Let's see. We're going to apply slow. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the ultimate and get that slow out there. Let's go ahead and go after Emma. She's got taunt up. Okay, let's go ahead and do his ultimate. There's Noel's ultimate, and everybody lived through it. Yep, looks like we'll be good. Let's go ahead and do his basic. Get the battlefield effect up. And let's go ahead and go. Ah, she's still got taunt. So there we go. Got rid of those two. Now we're going to go ahead and get Safeguard up. All right, now we got Odin getting his swiping going. Okay, let's go ahead and get Odin special. Go after Mephisto. Okay. This was a close one. We got lucky. Point blank. We got very lucky. Oh my goodness. But sometimes I'll take luck over skill every single time. Wow. That was about as close as it could possibly be. All right. So let's do something a little more guaranteed here. Get ourselves through the drama of that. All right. This will be extremely straightforward. So while we're doing this match, I want to touch base on a couple things that I've been seeing from a lot of the streamers. Okay. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm really big on staying positive, looking at things from a positive aspect, and I'm never going to call out streamers. So that's not what this is at all. But I've been seeing a lot of videos put out, and it seems like every other video that I watch, there's something completely negative in the title about the game being dead, about every new thing coming to the game is trash. OP is killing the game. The new Intel store is going to be trash. It's like every title I've seen, 1 out of 5 are actually about gameplay, enjoying the game, and having fun. Everything else is about the game is falling apart and everything's going to hell in a handbasket. And Raid Shadow Legends is the best game on the planet because they do everything right. And OP is not a real progression system. And I just want to kind of give you guys a different perspective when it comes to that and give you some positive input about it. If you guys are enjoy playing the game, if you guys look forward to logging in, then be positive about it. Be excited about it. This game does not have to be perfect for everybody to enjoy playing the game. This game is not a life-altering event. So, I don't know why everybody gets so up in arms if everything is not perfect. And it seems like here lately, everybody is completely negative about everything that involves the game before it even comes to the game. I bet you I've seen 10 different titles on videos about how the new Intel shop is going to be trash when it gets here. We don't have any clue. We haven't even seen the Intel shop yet. So, what I'm trying to get at here is if you're looking to be negative about everything in the game, then you're always going to find something negative. Try to avoid that stuff, guys. I'm not telling you not to watch any of the other content creators at all. But if you're going to watch them with an open mind. That their perspective doesn't have to be yours. You can still get some good information. You can absolutely watch content creators that you enjoy. And you can take away some positives from that. You do not have to watch every video and search for all of the negatives about the game. Because if that's what you're doing, I really don't know why you're playing the game in the first place. Because that's what it is. It's a game. It's meant for enjoyment. So, I want to help you guys find enjoyment in the game. Which is why I'm typically not making videos about news and blogs and all of that stuff. Because you can go read that stuff yourself. When it comes to news coming to the game, unless it has to do with getting ready for an event or something of that nature, I don't really want to get too much into that stuff because, again, I'm trying to add a perspective to something that hasn't been in the game yet, and there's really no way to judge something till it hits the game. So when a new event starts or something like that, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to play it, I'm going to record it for you guys, and we're going to go through it together. And if there's something that I see in it that I think could be better, I'm certainly going to call that out. But the one thing I would urge you guys to do is not log in every day searching for something negative about the game. Because just like with anything else in life, you can find something negative with anything if that's the only thing you're looking for. And I really want to see all of you guys out there enjoy your time spent in this game as much as I do, and I want you to look forward to it, and I want it to be an opportunity for you to step away from your everyday hustle and bustle and grind. So that's just something that's been set heavy on my heart when I've been watching all of these YouTube videos and stuff. By all means, take away everything that you possibly can and watch all the videos that you want to, but I would urge you, don't constantly be looking for something to be negative and wrong with the game all the time. I mean, be positive every chance you get. It doesn't take any money to look at things through a positive lens. So that's all I got. I'm not going to ramble forever, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about that a little bit because it's really been bothering me in the last couple days, because looking at everything through the eyes of some of the other videos that I've been watching, it's going to be really difficult for anybody to enjoy the game or have any hope about the game's future, because everything you click on is terrible and the world's coming to an end. Guys, it's not. It's absolutely not. If you're looking for something positive, someone who's excited, stop by here. I promise you, you're not going to hear me telling you that the game's coming to an end and everything that they do is terrible. It's all going to be about us having fun together and me creating content to try to help you guys enjoy your experience a little bit more. So I'm done rambling. Let's jump back into Crucible. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, obviously leave them in the comments. I love chatting with you guys. All right, so let's jump into room 4, and we're going to go in with the Star Jammers. Oh, come on, little buddies. Which anybody who's been watching any of my streams knows is my favorite team. I just don't know how you can't love a team that has a princess and a duck. I mean, the only way this team would have been better is if they would have put Hitmonkey on this team, and then you would have had a dunk and a monkey together. And a raccoon. I mean, I don't know that it could have gotten any better than that. All right, let's go over here with Pav with his special. Okay. Let's go back here with Ultimus on his special. Get some ability block out there. We did not push Thanos. That's surprising. I figured we would. Let's go ahead and push him. All right, let's use her ultimate. And that should do it. That's why I love them so much. I mean, it's almost kind of disappointing because they wipe out the other team so fast. But, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do, right? So I guess that's why. All right. Let's jump into room 3. We are going to use, and I remembered, we're going to use Cabal and Titania. Yeah, I caught a lot of hell from my alliance leader for not remembering her name last night. So, Diablo, I'm going to remember it every time from here on out. All right, let's jump in here. Let me know in the comments, guys, how's your Crucibles going? And also, where are you guys at? What league are you in? Because I'd like to run across playing some of you guys every now and then. That would be really cool. All right, let's go ahead and ability block her. All right, let's go after Falcon. Striker, he's gone. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and go after Morgan. She's gone. All right. Let's use Namor's ultimate. Rewind, everyone. Get rid of Invisible Woman. And Vision is gone. All right. Smooth. Okay. Now let's jump into room 2. And we've got Kahori and Liberty. We are also going to use Kahori You know, I think we will probably use Absolute A-Force, but we're going to swap out for Loki. And Loki should speed up our Kahori. All right, let's go in here and see how it goes. Okay, there goes Peggy. All right, let's go ahead and go after Kahori. Okay, she's blinded. Let's go over here after Joaquin. And now we're going to Ultimate. And Special. All right, there goes Kahori. And now let's go ahead and get rid of him. And Medusa gets an attack again. All right, there we go. So yeah, if you are going into room 2 against another Kahori, take your Loki, and it's going to give you, you're going to get the coin flip, and your Kahori is going to get to go first. And as you can see, that's pretty much all you need in that room. All right, so room 1, we're going to go in with Shadow King, Blade, Oath, Phoenix, and Omega Red. All right, let's get in here and get rolling. All right. All right. There's one down. And here we go with Omega. All right, let's use Shadow King's special, and it should be pretty much downhill for them from here. All right. Oath's Ultimate. Haha, Blade is alive again. Okay, let's go ahead and use his ultimate. And that's it. All right, so full clear. And let's see where our score finished. All right, 50-184. I believe that's about 4 points less than yesterday, and that's definitely going to be because of the butt kicking we took in room 6. So let's take a look here. 83-64 in room 1, 83-67 in room 2, 83-69 with Cabal, 83-71, 83-69, and 83-44. Yeah, that almost went really bad. All right. So I'm sure with it being as early as it is that our opponent has not went yet. Let's back out and jump back in just to check. Actually, he has. Okay, so Soren has went. Let's take a look, and it looks like he also probably could not clear room 6. So it looks like room 1 he took out easily with Immortal. Room 2, looks like he had he went in with Immortal first and canceled, and then came in with Old Man Logan, Phoenix Force, APOC, and Black Knight. Okay. Okay, went into room 3 with Odin. Huh, that's an interesting one. Okay. I would not have expected that. All right. Room 4. Guys, it did it again. Oh my gosh. Room 4 got another dropped attack. All right, I'm gonna replay this for you guys because you need to see what I'm talking about. Every round but one, this room has gotten me a dropped attack. This is crazy. All right. So, Vulture is going to go with his ultimate, and he's going to rewind the whole team. And then Goblin is going to flip everything. Yeah. This team really surprises people in this room. Okay, slow. Yeah, they're just brutalizing Astral. Brutalizing him. Now, with that being said, obviously, if you guys come across this team in room 4, do not use Astral. You're going to have to use somebody that's way faster than they are. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to set you through the rest of it. I think we get the gist of what goes on there. But again, if you guys are needing an idea for room 4, that one has been really, really solid. All right. So let's go back in here and check out room 5, room 6. Okay. Now, this is something that's very, very interesting to me, okay? They did 2 sack attacks, okay? Now, something I've been thinking about myself is if you can come into these first 2 attacks with really strong teams, perhaps, say, for instance, Night Stalkers on first attack, and then maybe a Odinati team, or Odin and a couple other people on the second attack, to where between the first 2 attacks, if you could get rid of Emma, it is very possible, if you could get Emma off the board, that you could come in with Starjammers and take this team out. But you're never going to be able to bring Starjammers into this room and have any success as long as Emma is on the field. But if you can get rid of Emma, I really wonder if a huge Starjammers could take this team out if Emma was gone. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to find out in the future. But that's something I've been waiting on, is waiting for somebody to take her out on one of the first 2 attacks and then come in with Starjammers on the third. Very interested to see if they could get through Professor X. But anyway, just my 2 cents there. And then room 5, Cabal, they had no problem whatsoever. I thought that would be kind of fun to throw that meme team in there and see how Vigilantes did, but Cabal's solid, especially against a little bit weaker teams. They're going to take them out every time. But all right, so it looks like we got another victory. Very excited about that. We're at 1757 now. So after this victory, we're going to be at 1774. So that's going to put us at another 91. So we're not going to get promoted during this weekend Crucible. If we win the third round, we'll be at 1791. So next week we will have the opportunity to get promoted and get into Diamond 3. So that's very exciting, and obviously that's what we're shooting for. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but let me know in the comments, guys, what league are you in? Where are you guys sitting? Is there going to be an opportunity for us to come up against each other in the future? I'd certainly like to know and watch for that. All right. Well, like always, if you enjoyed the content, guys, like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends. Try to keep a positive mindset, guys. Enjoy the game, because I'm having a blast, and if you guys can have as much fun as I am, then I know that you're really enjoying it. So until the next time we meet, which will be tomorrow's Crucible, and don't forget, I'll be putting out that video with the Vigilante testing and war. So you'll probably get to see me twice tomorrow, so be watching for that. But until we meet again, stay positive and enjoy the game, guys. Have an awesome Saturday night.